Hi, Fruity Cutie with the booty. What's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. Today we're going to answer some questions, but first I got to show you this shirt that I got at the Goodwill yesterday. It says, I am 39 plus. I love this shirt, y'all, because I'm 39. So I had to get that shirt. So today we're going to answer some questions that people have wrote into me. One person says, Janet, because this is a public comment. These are comments from my YouTube channel. Janet Andrews, what's up, my boo? She's a long-term supporter of mine. Why do people with dehydrators make wraps with garbage? Just trying to understand. I don't know. Ask them. I mean, it's obvious. They have books on how to make wraps. So they're just making content on the recipes in their book. And what I'm assuming is that they're trying to make the wraps feel and taste and look like cooked food wraps. And it's hard to do. It's not easy to make raw food look like cooked food because cooked food is highly processed. So I think that's why they put garbage in the wraps to try to make it look like cooked food to appeal to a mass audience. I'm so grateful that I don't deal with the masses. I'm so fucking grateful. I rarely get hate comments. I rarely get any hate ever because I talk to mostly raw vegans or people that are high raw vegans, and they're such lovely, amazing people. I mean, the people I get to work with are the nicest people on this planet. I think if you try to appeal to everyone, then you just come across the scum of the earth. So that's why I'm sticking to the raw vegan niche. That's what I know. That's what I do. That's what I love. That's what has saved my life. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, you didn't ask that question though. Somebody asked, how long did you do this? How much fruit and greens should I eat a day? Okay, I'm guessing, how long did you do that? I'm guessing you're asking how long have I been raw? 13 years, my boo. And no, I haven't fallen off once. The other day, somebody asked me, they were have you ever cheated on your diet? And I said, no, never, not once. And they were really? And I guess they just had never heard of that before. They had never heard of a raw vegan. Sometimes people think that if they can't do something, then someone else can't. So I know this person was raw for 4 years, but she couldn't stay raw, longer, whatever, the addiction or people in her life ate cooked food. So she gave in eventually. And so she was trying to see if I was really being honest or not. And the honest truth is that, yeah, I have never once in 13 years put anything into my mouth that was not good for me. That's what she said. So the way I've been doing it is that I've been allowing myself to eat whatever I want when I want, as long as it's a fruit, vegetable, nut, or seed, and as long as I eat until I'm satisfied. I don't starve myself. It backfires for me personally. There are some people out there that can starve themselves, and that's awesome. That's not me. I love to eat. So if you're somebody who loves to eat and you've never been able to starve yourself and it just backfires and then you binge, well, that was me. I had binge eating disorder. I didn't have anorexia. I didn't have bulimia. So certain people have certain genes that determine how they deal with life and stress and how they eat. And my genes led me to have a predisposition to being a food addict. So I was addicted to foods for 26 years. It was a horrible life. I hated it. I was 60 pounds heavier. I had severe cystic acne. As you can see, my skin is perfectly clear now. I don't wear any makeup on my skin ever because no makeup on my skin. Because the thing is that I will break out and I don't want to deal with that. So I don't wear any face makeup, but I do have a little mascara on for y'all today because, I'm trying to look cute. And I have some Dr. Bronner's lip balm. And basically, what was the question? Oh, I think I answered it. Oh, how much fruit and greens a day? Ooh, don't. If you'd like to take my course, check it out below because it's a very individual question you're asking me. Like you're asking me what I eat, but that might not be what you need to eat. Maybe you are working out way more than me. I sit behind a computer all day. So like I might need less calories than you. Need more calories than you. Um, if you're hungry, eat. If you're not, don't. If you're craving fruit, sugar, then eat fruit. If you're craving greens, no, God. Let's start that over. If you're craving sugar or cooked food or processed foods, then eat fruit. If you are craving salt, then eat dark green leafy vegetables or make some green juice. Do you know the reason why I look so goddamn good at 39 and I'm just going to look better and better and better every year? The reason is because of the green juice, but also what I don't eat. I don't eat dead animal body parts. I don't eat processed foods. I don't eat bread. I don't eat processed sugar, salt, or oil. And there's many reasons. Oil makes you oily, salt makes you dehydrated, and processed sugar, makes you sick, fat, and nearly dead. So don't do it. Don't do it, boo. Okay. I probably should have looked for questions before. Um, okay. Did you ever hear that you're supposed to look for white spots on certain mangoes like you are brown spots for bananas? I have never heard about the white spots on mangoes. No. Hmm. Um, so why are we so much younger looking? Okay, I don't know what kind of question that is exactly. Do you ever eat the peels of mangoes? Are they healthy? That's interesting. I do not eat the peels of mangoes because they don't taste good, personally. They're kind of bitter, so I would go by taste. I wouldn't eat them. I know some people eat like the peels of bananas. They make like bacon out of it or something. I'm not into it. I'm into like what makes sense. It doesn't make sense for me to eat certain peels. Like an apple peel, okay. But like bananas or mangoes, they don't taste good. And I'll leave it at this because I want to go live in a few minutes. I want to leave it at the question of why do we look so much younger? Oh no, have you returned rotten fruit? Yes. Whole Foods, when I used to shop at Whole Foods a lot, yeah, I would return fruit all the time. They like you to bring it in, but even if you don't bring it in, they still give you a refund. Um, a lot of stores that I shop at are smaller stores, and I only return the fruit if it's really expensive, so like a durian or jackfruit, but I have learned how to avoid that altogether. For example, with the jackfruit, I will never buy a whole jackfruit ever, ever, unless I have to. I'm at the wholesaler and I have to. In that case, I always try to get it ripe. Because the thing about jackfruit is it could have been picked way too early and it'll never ripen. So here's what you do. You get a jackfruit at the store and you ask them to cut it in half. Okay? You try it. If it tastes good, then buy both halves. Have them wrap it in foil or whatever, plastic wrap. Um, you only want to buy ripe fruit when it comes to jackfruit. This is a very big fruit and it's going to be expensive. When it comes to other little fruits, I like to also buy mostly ripe things and then I put it in the fridge. However, sometimes that's not possible. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to learn to go into the store and not have a shopping list, but to go into the store and see what is ripe. Okay, so if you ask me what am I going to buy today at the store, I don't know until I get there. Okay, if they have an abundance of ripe mangoes, I'm going to buy lots of mangoes. If they have a lot of ripe peaches or cantaloupe or honeydew or whatever it is, that's what I'm going to focus on because the truth is that it's going to taste amazing if it's ripe. And you really don't want to buy fruit unless it's ripe. And when you get it home, put it in the fridge and you're going to have fruit for the next week, okay? Love you, my boo. That last question about why do we look so much younger? I'm guessing they mean why do raw vegans look so much younger? Um, and I would say personally, it is because we are eating food that is alive. Now, some people would say raw vegans look older. Well, I'm raw and I don't look my age. I don't think so. You tell me. But I used to look a lot older, so I do believe it's the raw foods. Um, your lifestyle that you live is really going to determine how you look, and how you feel and how healthy you are determines how you look. And I think there's three major reasons why people look younger. And one is definitely salt. If you consume salt, expect to look older than you are. You're going to be dehydrated, you're going to have more wrinkles, you're going to be old looking. Salt is used to preserve things, okay? Salt is used to dehydrate things so you can preserve them, like mummies, okay? Like, we don't want to be preserved or dehydrated when we're alive. We've got to be fully hydrated with organic salt. So, like sodium from celery, sodium from chard, kale, arugula, cucumbers, tomatoes, okay? The salty fruits, zucchini, things like that. So I'd be very, very, very careful. If you want to look young, you've got to get rid of the salt. Number two, I think another reason why, this was actually supposed to be another video. I did take notes, okay? Because I wrote a bunch of reasons, but I'll fucking just say it in this video. I wrote juice. Yeah, juice is a big reason why I think people look young when they go raw or when they eat healthier, because you are flooding your system with deep nutrition that is going straight to the cells. And the amount to which you are hydrated is the amount to which you will look juicy, sweet, and delicious and younger than you really are. Number two, I wrote exercise. Oh, yeah. Moving your lymphatic system and exercise will absolutely help you look younger, for sure. You see how amazing Chef Babette looks? You're not going to look like that unless you're exercising. Number three, raw. And the way to stay raw, first of all, take my course. Okay, it's 6 weeks. You're going to learn everything you need to know on what to do and how to do it. How to set up your kitchen, how to set up your life, how to live with people that are not raw, how to socialize, how to go to weddings, how to go to work. You're going to learn everything you've ever wanted to know and some things you didn't want to know about how to go raw and what it really takes. And we're going to have one-on-ones together. You're going to get my phone number. We're going to be in a group chat together for 6 full weeks. It's going to be amazing. It starts July 1st. I'll leave the information below. But going raw and staying raw really requires you to give up the quick fix mentality of a lot of these raw vegans on the internet, where they try to scam you and like do these raw resets and these mono cleanse diets and these juice cleanses. And it's just like, that's an eating disorder. Like, that's not a raw food diet. If you have to cleanse on a raw food diet, it means you're falling off the raw food diet. It means you've been eating cooked food. I know that's just my opinion. Like, I don't know them. I don't know what they're eating, but I don't ever feel the need to cleanse. Like, why would I need to cleanse? I have nothing wrong. I am not like, I don't know. I'm trying to think like, why would I need to cleanse? My body is always cleansing itself. Like, yeah, toxins are always coming in through the air, through the water, through the pesticides in the food I eat. You know, I don't eat all organic, but like my body's filtering it out through every day, my daily actions of exercising and drinking juice and eating raw foods. The only reason that I could think of that I would want to cleanse is if I ate crappy food, if I ate unhealthy food, if I binged, or if I ate something that I felt wasn't healthy. So that's just my opinion. I don't know what's going on there with these constant cleansing people, but I know my friends from the Woodstock Fruit Festival. I know why they cleanse. They cleanse because they've been drinking alcohol. They cleanse, they do a juice cleanse because they've been eating crap. They've been eating gluten. They've been eating pasta and processed foods and hanging out with their friends that are not raw. Okay, well, that makes sense. So the people that are like raw, why would they need to cleanse? I don't get that at all. Okay, number 4 is stretching. Oh my God, nobody talks about the importance of stretching, but let me tell you something right fucking now. Where's my photo with David Goggins? Hold on. I met David Goggins many years ago now, and I fucking love him so much because in his book, he talks about the power of yoga. Okay, his book is called Can't Hurt Me. It will be the best book you've ever read, you know, obviously, except for my books. You know, it's no raw vegan beauty book, but it's a good book. So anyway, Can't Hurt Me, he talks about how he thought he had a problem with his heart. and he got heart surgery, and he still felt ill. He still felt tired all the time. He still felt sick all the time. And he didn't know what was wrong. And he got another heart surgery, and he still felt shitty all the time, all the time. And then finally, somebody put him on to yoga, and yoga saved his life. So now he does 2 hours of stretching every single night. When I read that, I was like, oh shit. Let me keep doing my yoga. And let me tell you, people that do yoga look younger, feel better, and they're just in way better health, because what happened with David Goggins is his body was so fucking tight. His muscles were so tight from being in the army and working out and lifting weights and just never stretching his whole life. His muscles were so tight that the blood could not circulate throughout his body, and he was getting weaker and weaker and weaker every single day. So now his life, and look it up, boo, it's public knowledge. His life has been saved by doing yoga. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, and he looks really good, I think, for his age. I mean, for any age, obviously. Okay, and finally, I would say that it's a toss-up between sleep and dry brushing. And I know you're like, dry brushing? That's not fucking necessary. I think it is. I think it is. We have over 4 billion pores on our body, and stimulating them so that they can release toxins as fast as possible, as efficiently as possible, is a really, really good idea. This is also, I talked about this the other day on my YouTube channel. This is also why you do not want to wear makeup or lotions or potions, okay? These crazy things that everybody wears. I wouldn't recommend it because you're trapping in the toxins. It's almost like things are trying to get out and you're putting a Band-Aid on top. You don't want to get in the way of toxins leaving your body. All right. So that's just my list of things that make me look younger. If you have any list of your things, leave them down below. We can always learn from each other. And yeah, I think it's time to go live. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I love you, boo. I'm going to go live right now on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.